Gemini, welcome to your reading. So I'm just going to jump right in like I usually do and just start finding out what is going on in your world, starting with your current energy. Tell me what you need to focus on. And your past. Ooh, okay. Tell me about your near future. What else do you need to know about this situation? What else is influencing it? Tell me about your potential outcome. Ooh, okay. So Gemini, looking here, bottom of the deck, your overall energy is this Page of Pentacles in reverse. So there's something here. You are keeping something to yourself. It's something that you're learning, or it's maybe something that you kind of just realized recently, but whatever it is, you're not really vocal about it. It's something that you're just kind of filing it away, the way the Geminis do, and then you'll probably bring it up at the time that you feel it's important. So I'm looking at your current energy here, and I have the Ace of Cups and I have the Star, both in the upright. So this is really, really positive. This is what I got when I put the Ace of Cups down. It's like, it's a new passion for something. This is really something that you really want. This could be a person, it could be an Aquarius, but it doesn't have to be. But what I'm really getting from this energy is that whatever you're going after, that you feel like it's kind of this new chapter in your life, going after some sort of dream that you have, or some sort of something that's going to fulfill you. It actually is also healing you at the same time. So the more that you spend time doing this activity, or maybe even being with a specific person, the more grounded you're becoming, the more you find that you're just healing in general. I am seeing in what you need to focus on the Strength card. Again, like, this could be something where maybe this wasn't always easy for you, and it did take a lot of effort and energy, and maybe even just now, this strength to go after something new, to kind of really step outside your comfort zone and begin to kind of explore things that you really want to do. It does take a bit of strength to do something like that. The universe does want you to focus on that. I am seeing here in the past, Temperance and Reverse. This feels a lot like you had given up hope on something. And that kind of sparked this whole kind of just new chapter for you. It was something happened here in the past that made you realize, okay, whatever it is that I'm doing is not really working for me, and I need to try a different way of doing something. So now I'm going after what I want, and maybe that's what you were always doing, but you're going about it in a different way. And this is actually a much more productive, better, effective way for you to do it. I am seeing the Six of Pentacles here in reverse, sitting in your Strength position. So if you are the type of person who puts more into a situation than you get out of it, you're putting a stop to that. This is also, this is something where right now you are very focused on what it is that you want to do and where your passion lies, and healing yourself. And that's an okay place to be. You don't always have to be in service to others. It's good to take that step back and heal yourself in order to move forward. Queen of Swords in your near future. So I love this. And what this tells me is that there is something here that you're trying to release. And it looks like you're going to release it here in the very near future. And I'm thinking days, not weeks. This is something that has been holding you back. We have the Magician here. This is all about you manifesting this new beginning, this new chapter, going after exactly what you want, this healing energy. This is all about the things that you're doing for yourself and your betterment. Hierophant in reverse. If this is another person that you're dealing with, something that was holding you back was just kind of old traditional values, but that can also apply to whatever this in general love that you're going after is about. Because it does feel like you're stepping into a whole new way of behaving and thinking, and just responding to things and going after things. It does feel like you're letting go. The Hierophant can represent just old values and old belief systems that you've been holding on to. So it looks like you're releasing that. I am seeing the Nine of Swords. Again, this does stem from things not working out in your past, but you have this fear here that things are going to continue to not work and that you're always going to be upset or disappointed or just anxious about the whole situation and the way that it's going to play out. But I'm not seeing that here. I am getting the Empress card in your potential outcome position, which is very, very positive here. So the Empress is really a very grounded person. This is somebody who welcomes abundance, who is loving, supportive, kind, and just somebody who really knows herself, loves herself, and kind of emanates that love out to everybody around her. So male or female, the gender, it doesn't matter. It's really the energy of the card and just the feeling that you're getting from this type of energy. Very, very positive for you, Gemini. Talk to me about the Ace of Cups and the Star here for Gemini. Two of Pentacles. So interesting that I was going to say the past. This is showing up in your present energy, but I think this has to do with this past Temperance card. This Two of Pentacles is the reason that you're trying something new, is that you constantly felt like you were juggling burdens. You were living basically one day to the next, 1 week to the next, maybe even 1 hour to the next. It was something where you were just constantly tackling a to-do list. And now you're thinking to yourself, this is in the past you, thinking there's got to be a better way to go after this. There's got to be a better way to do this. And so now that's exactly what you're doing, is you're moving forward without all of the struggles. Tell me about the Strength card here for Gemini. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This actually does represent you stepping outside your comfort zone, because the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who's very grounded, but also very set in just the way he or she behaves. This is, you always have a routine that you follow. You always have a specific way that you do things or respond to things or just kind of go about your daily life. And here, because this is upended, it's taking a lot of strength for you to think differently, act differently, and just really pursue what you want. It's kind of like releasing old fears about doing it a different way. Temperance card, I'm getting the Page of Pentacles here. So Temperance is in reverse, Page of Pentacles. So there was something that you learned about this. You did realize that things, if you had continued on the path, things were never going to turn around for you. And so you started figuring out a way, how do I make this different for myself? How do I do things differently? And then you actually started putting that message out there, whether it was to the universe, which is what I'm getting pretty strongly, or to other people. There was something here that you decided you needed to do differently, and you just started projecting that out. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So I'm getting the Ten of Cups in reverse. Interesting here. So this is about you trying things differently still. You're definitely trying things differently. So with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, you were somebody who always put into a situation and didn't get much out of it. At the time that you were doing it, it was always because you were pursuing your own happiness. Whatever that love looked like for you, whatever type of relationship you were looking for, it was kind of like you were willing to put in the work and you were willing to make a lot of sacrifices and compromise, but you didn't get out of it what you put into it. And so a lot of that is stopping here, and it is taking kind of, again, the strength to just act differently, behave differently. Tell me about this Queen of Swords here for Gemini. So I'm getting the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting, because you are releasing an old behavior. That's exactly what this is about. Whatever has been holding you back, you're letting go of it. You figured out what it was, and now you're in the process of letting it go and healing to move forward. So we have the Magician. I also have the Eight of Swords in reverse. So interesting, because what you're actually doing is you are releasing yourself from your own restrictions. So you may not have even realized that all these routines that you had in place, all these ways of behaving, were actually holding you back. And that's what you're changing. This is literally what you're changing. And I'm recording this as we're probably about an hour and 45 minutes away from the full moon. So great to see. Hierophant in reverse. I'm getting the King of Swords in reverse. So I have both the Queen and the King out here in reverse, or I'm sorry, in the upright. And what they're both telling me is that you are releasing these old patterns, because this is over the Hierophant in reverse. And the Hierophant in reverse, if you remember, was these old patterns that you're trying to get away from, and you're literally releasing them. And it's going to be a process. This isn't something that's going to happen overnight, but this is because you have to unlearn all of this behavior, so that is going to take time, but you're already taking steps in that direction. So clarifying the Nine of Swords, we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Again, this is all coming through as a fear here that you're never really going to get what you want, that even with all these changes you're making, you're still going to be in the same place that you were, but I'm not seeing that. Tell me about the Empress. I'm getting the High Priestess in reverse. Very, very interesting. The High Priestess can hold secrets, but you're not holding on to any of that. This is kind of like you stepping into your own power. So what this Empress is telling me with the High Priestess in reverse is that you're going to be seeing things very clearly, that you're not going to have just a slanted view on the situation. You don't feel like anything's going to be hidden from you, because it's not going to be hidden from you. You are going to have clarity when it comes to the situation and the success that you're going to get from it. So let's pull one more card from the universe. The card that came out was New Moon in Pisces, and it was meditate and contemplate. So that could be part of your new ritual, or it could just be encouraging you just to take that step back and continue to evaluate, reevaluate things. So Gemini, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.